Welcome back again, and a happy New Year's to you. This is New Year's Nurse Talk. You know the saying that if you work New Year's days, you're going to continue working for the rest of the year. Year just started, and there's so much going on. So much things going on in nursing. So I wanted to come out here and just chit chat, nurse talk, nurse New Year's talk, and how I feel. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Like. Subscribe and hit that little bell. Hit it twice so that you will get to know when I post another video. So let's get started. You know where I was because I just got back. I was working and I started to think about the New Year's. It was a very toxic environment I was working in. So on the 31st, when everybody said, Patrice, you're going to come down and celebrate with us? No, I just wanted to be in my hotel room and just watch on TV the lights from New York celebrating New Year's Day. And I started to reflect on what I've been trying with this channel. When I started this channel, it was to build up confidence and to keep nurses informed about safety in terms of their license. And I realized at that point that the effort, the message I'm trying to get to nurses, it's just a roadblock. Cut short. There is no support in nursing. So I'm at the crossroad for this new year to move on and just work on building myself. Because I realize that these travel agency, they got it figured out. But the nurses, they're still in the dark. And when I say that, I mean there is no support amongst us. We take the first one, we say, the agency's doing us wrong. They're not giving us the right pay. They treating us, and we're the first one that jump when they say jump. We take whatever. We don't stand together. We don't have a union here in the South, and that's why they recruit all of us in the South. I'm not advocating union because I don't know anything about it. I've never worked under a union. But union, the word unity amongst us nurses is not there. We're not together. And peace and support. I'll tell you an example of when we say we're going to do this together. We're going to do, but we're all fighting against each other. December 31st, I was on the job up until New Year's Days beyond. And it was nothing but toxicity. Why can't we get along? Why can't we support each other? Why can't we make them see us support each other? They know that. They know that we take anything. We're desperate. We take anything they give us. And so While I was in my hotel room, prior to that, I would say, I didn't go down to celebrate with my peers because it was too much negative and hurt feelings amongst us. But I went down to get some hot tea. And I look over, and it was the agency because they were all there. So usually, some of them is in the hotel with us. But they were celebrating how my impression of their celebration was not only New Year's, but we made it. We made it off their backs, the nurses' back, because the nurses seem like they're slow. If I offended anyone, I am sorry, but you know it's the truth. Nurses do not support each other. And so, yes, I'm going to start 2023. I'm going to step back now. I wanted to come out and do a lot of videos about keeping you safe, doing this, what you need to know, give you the information so that you could be better informed and you could be strong in your conviction. But I see I'm at a dead end. Before I continue, and I hope you will continue to stop by, I want to do other things. That's what I'm basically saying. Because I feel like we will always be in this spot as nurses. We can't come together, so I'm moving on. I will continue to make videos for nurses who wants to hear, but I'm not going to force it. I'm going to do other videos transitioning out. And that's it for my 2023. I don't have any when it's the New Year's, you want to say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. No. It's all about health, wealth, savings. I'm not going to jump just because the agency, I'm not going to put myself in a position to be desperate to go out and work in an unsafe environment. I am not going to make that decision to say, yes, I need the money. And I understand, nurses, that you may just make the money, but and another assignment come and you jump it. I don't want to put myself in that position. I don't want to feel that desperation that I need to go out, or anyone telling me you need that money, so you need to go out. And I'm talking literally. There is somebody behind in that house telling them, because there's no other way. Your safety, your how you feel. If the assignment is not right, you need to speak up. You need to stand firm and support each other. That's all I'm leaving this video with. Stay tuned. I want to talk more about ratios and safety with your license, or safety. I want to talk in coming up other videos. I'm going to be talking about ratios. Ratios, how many nurses is safely that we think that we can manage, not what the facilities say, and why we need to speak up. Why we need to speak up before we even take the assignment. So stay tuned. This year, I hope And I'm going to push forward to do as much videos, not necessarily nurse focused. I want to explore another side that you've never seen about me, bring you more into, I want to bring more happiness to you. Don't you feel happy when you want to feel happy when you go to work? Let me tell you, there's many a times due to what you know's inside the hospital that you're going into, that I feel as I enter the door, I'm happy at home, and when I get into the job, I feel so sad. What is the cause of that, nurses? Is it because we just don't care about each other? I know we're associates, we're not really friends, but we have one goal, and the one goal is, you hear it on the news, you hear it all about taking care of the patients. But what about taking care of the patient? In order for us to be taking care of the patient, we have to take care of ourselves, our health. They said we just want the money. It's not about the money. The money doesn't mean a darn thing if you're not healthy. If you're walking into a situation where you're not safe. And when I say safe, meaning you're asked to do things that are out of your comfort zone. And let's be clear, some of you nurses, you will go into an assignment blindly. Some of you, you see the dollar sign and you say, oh, I'll take 17 patients, and you haven't worked 17 patients in years. I'm not going to do it, and I don't want you to feel that you need to do that. You need to speak up, and you may be scared the agency's going to get rid of you, they're going to blackball you. But don't put yourself in a situation that you're going to lose the license anyway. So blackball or whatever ball, you're going to lose something. And who is going to get hurt? The patient. The ones that you said it's all about the patient. You know darn well you cannot go. I think 8 patients is kind of hard. Now you may say, oh, Patrice, you work psych. This is the talk. Yeah, I work psych. But if you give me 8 and 10 patients, and that all psych is mostly mental, and they all have stressors that I need to de-escalate, and I'm there by myself, it's very difficult. So every unit has their stressors. So you have to know what you will tolerate. And you have to tell them up front. Don't let the agency, don't let the hospital, I wouldn't say the hospital, don't let anyone force you into a situation that you are not comfortable. If you need more orientation, ask for it. Now in travel nurse, you're like hit the floor and running. But you still need to be safe. An incident happened in California, I remember a while back, but they still talk about it. A new nurse. She was very enthusiastic, excited to be on this assignment, and something happened and the patient passed. So, a matter of pairing up with your peer, the older peers, or ask. The biggest thing is to ask if you do not know. No questions is stupid. I'd rather be stupid and ask many questions than to do something and cost me my license. I'm not going to talk about losing license because we're not on 2023 or any time, because I'm going to keep you safe. I want to bring you more into, and nurses, it's a jungle out there. So don't go in blindfolded, not listening. You know everything. And I'm not saying I know everything, but we have to lean on each other. And that's what I want to end this video with, that you need to know this. I hope you continue to have a good New Year's, or this year, 2023 is your year. Have a wonderful day or night in your state or your country.